What's going on, guys? It's Trent from GTM Fitness, and today I want to talk about the question, should skinny guys do intermittent fasting? As I sit here with my big bowl of not Chipotle, but Qdoba. See, Chipotle is good, right? And I actually think Qdoba may have some better taste. It's not as spicy as Chipotle, and I can't really do spicy foods too much. I don't really like hot foods, right? But see, the thing is, Cordoba doesn't seem as popular. So I went in there tonight, and I went home for a little bit for the weekend, and I was like, "There's no way I'm coming home without stopping and getting some triple meat somewhere, right?" So I go into Cordoba, and I asked, my rice bowl. I got white rice and steak, and that's actually all I got on there tonight. But and the guy first, he put 2 scoops of meat on whenever I just said steak, so that's already better than Chipotle. And uh, I was like, you know what, can I actually make that double meat? And he threw another scoop on, so that's essentially triple meat, and guess what? He didn't even charge me for it. There was no like, oh, please do this, whatever. He didn't even charge me for it, so thumbs up for Cordoba tonight. That's awesome. I can't wait to eat this, and then we're going to get on with, should skinny guys do intermittent fasting? All right, we're back. That was a fantastic meal. I feel so full and satisfied. But hey, guess what? I'm still eating some cheese quesadillas soon, and maybe even some potato wedges baked in coconut oil. But anyway, let's get back to the main topic of the video, and that is, should skinny guys do intermittent fasting? So for the short answer, yes, I do recommend skinny guys to do intermittent fasting. And I think the main reason as to why I love it and as to why I'm recommending it to you, my fellow skinny guy, is because we need to condition our bodies to be able to eat a lot of food, right? Because that's the whole purpose. That's the only way we're going to put on weight and muscle. But now let's take a step back and look at.
You gotta eat your food, man.
Did you hear that? Alright, so we're looking at why a skinny guy would probably think fasting isn't for them. And that is the logic of, okay, we're going to wake up first thing in the morning, we're going to start eating our food. That means we have the rest of the day and night to get in all of our calories. And I'm not mean, I'm not trying to be mean whenever I say this, but I am not mean, I'm not a mean person, and I'm not trying to be mean while I'm saying this. But if you are waking up first thing in the morning, starting to eat your food, thinking you have all day and all night to eat all your calories, then why aren't you? Why are you still not putting on weight and muscle? So, and that can come from a number of reasons too. I'm not, you know, it's a bunch of different factors. But I do know one thing though. In the past, whenever I ate like 7 to 8 small meals a day, which that also meant eating like every 2 to 3 hours. I know that that kind of conditioned my body to only being able to eat small meals. And that's really not a good thing because we need to eat a lot of calories each day. And the funny thing about that is, in the past, if I were to miss one of those meals, I actually just learned this word like 3 weeks ago, hangry, hungry plus angry. It's real. That is a real thing, and it used to happen to me whenever life got in the way and I couldn't fit one of those meals in. If that happened, you probably wouldn't want to get like 50 feet close to me because I'd probably rip your head off. But so that was a bad thing. So I'm glad that's out of the picture. But I wanted to touch on another thing too. By conditioning myself to only eat those small meals like so frequently, if I would go out to eat at a restaurant, I would hardly be able to even make a dent in the dish, in front of me. And people would start to look around and be like, "Hey, Trent, are you trying to lose weight?" And I'm going, "What? I'm not trying to lose weight. Are you kidding me? I'm having trouble putting on weight." But then I was like, why can't I eat this big 1,200 calorie dish right in front of me? And I could put on some damn weight. But I was so conditioned to eating those small, frequent meals. So that sucked too. That really sucked. Um, yeah, that's not fun, man. You want to go to the restaurant and enjoy yourself and eat the food, but so anyway, intermittent fasting has, and this is the point I'm getting to. This is probably like the main key concept of this entire video, and that is that intermittent fasting is like turning on a switch to like feast mode. Um, Whenever I start eating in the evening, I can just I can just scarf down food like crazy, and that's what we need. That's exactly what us skinny guys need. We need to be able to just feel hungry so we can eat all kinds of food and throw in the right food choice, and you can easily hit your calorie numbers. Like for example, I'm in college, so on some days I wake up at like 6 a.m. and I don't eat until about 2 p.m. That's like an 8-hour fast, right? So I start eating, and in the evening time, and I'm eating like 3,500 calories a day. So that meal at like 2 p.m. is pretty small. Sometimes it's only one of those balance bars. I'm sure you've seen it on a blog post or hear me talking about them. They're only like 210 calories. So that means I still have like 3,300 calories to eat like after the gym and all that in the evening, and I can still get it done because it's like flipping that button. It's like feast mode. I plan out what I'm gonna eat, and I just eat it all. Sometimes I even write all the food down in my notes app, and after I eat it, I just put a little check mark by it, and I go down the list, and then I go to bed, right? But that's the cool thing that fasting has allowed me to do. It's just like you're hitting that button, and you can finally eat those big meals, and it's like you kind of lose that attachment to food. So if you miss a meal, you're not going to get hangry. You can go hours without food, and that's also very lifestyle friendly. But and then on the other side of things, like fasting has a ton of benefits that like if you can do something so simple and receive the great benefits, I for one personally would do that as much as I can. And those are things like increased growth hormone, increased testosterone, um, improved brain health, cognitive function, and better insulin sensitivity and nutrient partitioning. Your body handles food better, and that's very important. We're eating a lot of calories each day, so that's very important. Um, and all that, yeah, I linked some studies to it on the Definitive Guide to Intermittent Fasting if you need to read up on that, if you're just getting started with fasting. All the studies are linked to the benefits, to the whatever that. But yeah, um, that's also why, if you can do something so simple to get those benefits, why not do it? So that's about it, guys. So again, to wrap up my final answer, yes, I do believe skinny guys should do intermittent fasting. It just allows you to feast and actually eat a lot of food, and not always feel. I mean, of course, after you eat food, you feel full, but like you don't get full after only eating 300 calories. You can actually eat 1,000 and then feel full. So that's why I like intermittent fasting, and that's why I'm probably gonna do it for forever, forever. But all right, guys. Until next time. Um, Again, if you have any comments, questions, please shoot them below. I'll always answer back. You can always email me at gtmfitness.com. I'll be more than happy to assist you with whatever that may be. And other than that, guys, until next time, talk soon. But again, one last little closing thought that I forgot to mention. Do what works for you. You know what I mean? I found fasting, turning that feast mode switch on, that's helped me. That's helped me get my 3,500, 4,000 calories in each day and not feeling very, very disgusting and not having to rely on nasty weight gainers or any of that shit. I get all my food from nice, wholesome foods. And of course, the occasional frozen yogurt ice cream. That's not occasional, that's every night. But, you know what I mean, guys. If you're doing fasting and you tried it out for a few weeks and you really can't seem to get your calories in, well, maybe even fast for like 4 hours or something like that, or not do it at all. You have to find what works for you, something that you can stick to long enough to see results. Um, so that's a little closing thought I had to add. But just do what works for you. Figure that out. Try intermittent fasting out. If it doesn't work for you, then knock it off. But I wouldn't recommend it to you if it didn't help me in a big way. So I'll leave you with that.